Invested in this ride. Shut him up. Look at my furrows of worry. Look at my big bank account.
Oh, better cut that off. Don't want to get a copyright claim. So anyways, we're back in the YouTube grind. This is why I stopped doing this. I spent so much time and anguish and mental anguish worried about what's playing in the background and all. It's 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Sorry that week whenever this gets used. Yeah, now you understand some of the, I had to just rant. But headed to Jiu Jitsu to do Perry. We're a week out of PGF qualifiers next weekend. It's Thursday, and we're feeling awesome. Jiu Jitsu.
Thanks, bro.
Gucci.
So Jamie, you guys have seen it a few times this month. I'm able to get a whole foot in on some people when I'm doing this. Okay, so different strokes for different folks in this situation. So I'll either go foot on the floor, or I'm gonna go like where I'm digging my heels in. You can say that, because he's trying to hold me down, right? So I'm digging my heels in to lift myself up now, and then pointing my feet this way. So that'll bring, see, oh, and I even slid his elbow a little bit in a weird way to kind of open it up. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Okay, thank you. I do not know this man. He just came in from the crowd. Knee comes up right here, right? The most important thing in this situation, now that I have my angle, is not to let a dead leg. I guess that's maybe one of the more important things. Not just be like dead leg. It's up, it's engaged. It could also be on his hip, but again, with Morgan, not the move for me. This knee needs to come as high as I can possibly get it to my chest. And I'm trying to hug the knee and get that elbow right into his neck. Before I start pulling on my foot really, really hard in this situation, I need to come under his elbow and clear it. If I can flip it real small like that, it'll work. But usually you gotta come in and like go way. Don't let me hurt yourself. Okay. I'm just saying, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fine. But you may have to hurt some people. When you're going live and somebody's competing, or if you're fighting or whatever, the point is to kind of hurt them, so they're gonna make you.
Left, right, upside down.
Pan right. Do a little cleaning in here. Gotta make sure you don't get too much dirtiness. It helps if you take your shirt off with the clean.
I thought it was a requirement every gym I've ever been in.
I think it's just a flex that people like to have, you know? If I could do it, I would probably, but no, nobody want to see all this all the time. Be too much for them to handle, you know? Is there a zoom in on this thing? Shing. Oh.
Jiu Jitsu from Planet Perry. Wandering Grappler. Urban Village. Damn Planet Freaks.
What's up, yo? Meet you all on time.
Zach made a guest appearance on the Wandering Grappler today. You have to watch.
He's trying to get away, so I'm going to open up. I'm going to grab his head right here. You see, just grabbing his head, and this is grabbing, like, you can grab around your ankle. I've seen people grab their foot. I like just kind of grab right here with my hand, and I'm kind of going to just give a little bit of a posture back. You may need to do more, you may not need to do any, but I'm going to try to posture back and lay my leg across my arm right here. Shove my knee further in, right, to make sure I can try to get this. If you can't, then this is gonna be okay, but it's not ideal. I want you to cover around that knee. This grip's fine. If you turn your hand over this way, it's fine. Just make a grip. Don't like overthink it too much. All right, if you can get like a butterfly grip or something, you got long arms, that's cool. Okay. The reason I say this is so similar to that triangle we've been doing is because now all I've done is I've got my hand on the other side of his body, or my leg right here on the other side, and I'm still just gonna kick this off and make that figure four. Now I'm gonna push my legs away and I'm gonna pull these arms in together, like pulling my elbows in tight and pushing my legs. My side. Still controlling this posture. I'm holding it a little bit different than I did with him because it feels right. Okay, but I'm still shoving him down, pulling my knee up to get to here. Hands already on the floor, didn't need the zombie. Okay, if I want to jump for that triangle, I could. Okay, he's putting his hand on the floor in this situation. Now he's trying to like run away. It's not, yeah, there you go, it's not in. Boom. He clears a little bit of that space for me too, right? If he's going into me, I can't really do this play. But when he's pulling himself further away, that allows me to do that. And then I keep him with my arm and pull him back in. Going around my knee, like just making a grip, knee to chest, kick straight, pull, blast. Whichever way you want to organize those two. Blast and pull, simultaneous, whatever. Okay, questions? Listen, you believe in cupping that neck when they're, trying to run away, because they're not going to be able to pull away from it. Come here, Mike. But once I've gotten in, right? Sorry, I'm trying to get you. Once I've gotten into here, like try to pull away. Are you okay? Yeah. Right, but you see what I'm saying? Like he can't really just pull away. But then when he pulls just enough, I can slack, open up, and then come back in. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah. All the people who've seen the leprechaun say yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. We're thinking about maybe like an old school kind of go-go plata stuff, and there was definitely a lot of like chill dog to like kung fu to where people were like trying to, hold on, I'm not gonna do it too hard, but they're just like pulling people's heads down into this and getting, and like they would square back up, you know, like that, and they're still choking, and they can put their foot on the gas pedal. Somebody asked that, yeah, and they're pulling on, you know what I mean, pulling the head down and choking, and then it just kind of, like I've talked about before with other things, it kind of just evolved into where somebody was like, oh, well, if you kind of keep this here, you know, in one of those configurations, it's a little bit more secure than just trying to hold their head and pull it down. And they're like, yeah, but like sometimes they still don't tap, you know, or they like posture really hard with their hand or whatever and stuff like that. And somebody was like, well, then just like pull your knee to your chest and kick your leg straight and then go over the top right here and then push your legs apart and pull, you know. So it's just like people with taps. You're good now. Thank you. I just don't want to like keep cranking on your neck. But that's what I'm saying, is like people, thousands of people tapped that first kind of thing that I showed you, and it's really popular. Like Nick Diaz did it to Gomi and Pride, and if you don't know what that is, then you got plenty of time to like do some research. Like there's lots of, like I'm just saying, like there's lots of good stuff out there that you can watch. Then if you don't know who they are, that they can catch you up on some of the, you know, things that people are doing now. It works, so you don't have to do the whole go-go clinch series. You can just do like a regular go-go plata, if you will. But you can go to go-go clinch. It's a little bit more secure, okay? If that's not working, then you can go to the blast, which is the final part where you have to figure four and you're pushing your legs apart. Or you can not do any of that shit if you don't want to, and just don't even play rubber guard, okay? It's all about your preference and if it's gonna work in that moment against this person or that person and stuff like that. So that, again, for, you know, Mike and every other person that's kind of had to go with Justin, it's been a little bit tougher because that's how it is, though. No, it's big guys. If I was out here drilling with y'all too, it would be the same. Whoever was my partner would have a little bit harder time than you would with other people because I have a shorter, thicker neck and big, broad shoulders and stuff. So it's gonna be harder to get around me unless you're more flexible and know how to get your angles and stuff. It's just nature. It's just how it works. It's fine. You know, people like David, people like Christian, they'll be more apt to get into these kind of things because they're a little bit skinny and like can bend and get into weird spots. Okay, short, little stumpy people. Again, this may not be the place for us. You know, you can learn and understand it and use it when it's appropriate, but it may not ever be your like preferred guard. You know, I like it. I really enjoy it. It's fun, but I don't really use it at a high level. If I'm really trying to like save myself, this is one of the lower tier for me personally guards that I use. But there's a ton of like, you can look it up again, footage of people being just like murderers from their rubber guard and don't ever think about getting on top, you know, at all. So just different strokes for different folks. Just know that if you're gonna choose this style, you gotta double down and you can't waste like time trying to do other stuff. Does anybody have any questions? You know, David, like he's ready to down.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Our fight, son. What's up?
He's just gonna pick somebody
I'm
out.
excited to see Christian for the first time.
Oh.
Roll with Christian.
Well, speaking of which, then get your mouthpieces in water if you need it. Let's go ahead and just start. So just go, just roll. If you want to wrestle, just watch out for the people around you. Don't get dunked on. Go.
right now.
Bicard on a nail. Bicard on a nail. It's already about to pop off. Pop off. Found my pick. The points and the dings and stuff. Oh boy, it's my little boo-boo. Hey, I just told one of the guys out here, I said, Elijah's my hoist Gracie. You're my hoist, dude.
I started. You mean the original winner?
Yeah, and you're just the dominant force for the first two for sure. Oh yeah. Hey, we gotta get that link to Scaff.
Gotcha.
Hey, listen, man. We don't remember. I don't even remember that. Yeah, we got you, Drew. Oh, he froze up already. Oh no. No, you're good, Elijah. Oh, I got a green screen. I like that you couldn't really tell though. Yeah, so Scaff will get on here in a second. Scaff kind of makes the agenda because he's actually paying attention to what's going on in the world. And we just, dang, Drew's dead. Drew died. Did you see that?
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, perfect, Elijah. Keep it sideways. Yeah, we're ready. I think he just sent you the link, Scaff. Hey, put me on the beach real quick. Let me just. He's here, but he has to come on. He's going to come on in a call the same way you do. There we go. Yeah, I think I like to be at the beach, personally. What do you think, Keelan?
I think for this one, it's got to be the Sports Center studio, man.
What do you think, Elijah? Put me in the octagon real quick. I can't get over the hat and glasses. It just makes me so happy. I think, Elijah, you like this one or the other one?
This one matches the Coke Zero.
Okay. Hey, can we get a different guy? Because that I don't feel comfortable. Oh no, Drew, no good. We cannot drop the video. We need the video for this to work. Yeah, he's saying he thinks he doesn't have the connection. Yep. All right, let me go find our fourth real quick, man. Be right back. BRB. I'm joined here by Elijah Carlins. Say his name again. Elegant. I can't say it. Elegant Carlins. The bad guy is here. So Elijah, hey, we're working on getting one more person in here. Since Drew couldn't do it, we're working on it. Trying to get Stephen Aiken to be the fourth right here. If not, Isaac, you're the fourth. I'm gonna call in, but if not, you're in the game.
Gotcha.
If we can't get Stephen, then I guess we'll take you.
I like the Steven light.
Yeah, you're Stephen. You're Diet Stephen. Steven Zero. You're Steven Zero.
Yeah, we just call Matt Elkins.
Ooh. You know they ain't got no connection down there in wherever Matt Elkins lives. He lives in a swamp in Birmingham or something.
They have swamps in Birmingham? I thought they were the top of the hill.
Let's see if she's able to get Steven. Message Elkins real quick and see if he thinks he can get in the game. Elkins, you know he ain't watched none of this stuff.
Even better.
But he's
he
gonna
can
say
still
he
have an
didn't watch
opinion?
any of this stuff.
Doesn't mean he doesn't have an opinion.
That's true. He's still got an opinion, that's for sure. What do you think about that little setup? That's cool, right, Elijah? Yeah, we're making ESPN over here too. Isaac, will you check and see if Sierra was able to get Steve in?
Yeah.
And if not, then I want you to get on your phone and you're gonna be the fourth.
Oh Lord.
That's right.
You want me or PJ?
Huh?
Me or PJ?
One last week.
Either one, whoever wants to do it.
You want me to poke out there and see if PJ wants to do it?
Say again?
You want me to poke my head out there and see if PJ wants to do it?
I think you should just do it
I'll
with
do
us.
it.
Yeah.
Wait.
You should just do it with us, yeah. Unless you just don't want to.
I mean, I can. I don't know that I'm the best, but yeah.
Well, who cares?
Okay.
You don't have to be the best. Well, Keelan will fart on you if you suck. Show him, Keelan.
So I can leave real quick to do that on my phone? Alright. Alright, so about to put all these clothes on. I'm about to make weight. PGF Trials number 1, Decatur, Alabama at 10th Planet Decatur. So the key to making weight is using as little effort as possible. You don't want to tax your muscles. You don't want to get tired, because tomorrow's when we'll be tired. Got to be on weight 30 minutes to an hour before. I'm pretty deep in the bracket, so I'll have, you know, an hour or so to kind of get my oomph back. But we're about to make weight, so layer up. So a couple times we've met Robert over at Sheath Underwear, and hung out with him in LA for a Gary Vee thing, and then we went to Colorado, hung out with him at like a Switchbacks game and did some stuff out there, and we've done some SPAL promotions with him. I've been trying to get him involved over at the Mid-South Classic, but I genuinely do like wearing these. The pouch has versatile capabilities, and like on long runs I've liked it. It's super breathable, but making it through another weight cut with my Sheath underwear on. So check them out. And they're a sponsor of the Mid-South Classic, by the way. Shameless plug. So, get some use out of a gi top, sweatpants, leggings. So I'm starting with Sheath underwear. When I was younger and started the first few weight cuts, they were to 185. So I was coming down post high school. I'd never been under 200 pounds, and at my biggest I got into 275, and never thought I would get this low again. I'm now walking around smaller than I was in high school. So yeah, I've tried them all. I did keto, I did carnivore, I did low carb, paleo, did Weight Watchers when I was in high school. But last fight camp, saw a guy that was a fighter next to me that was fighting in an even lower weight class than me, and I saw everything he was eating, and it all looked really good, real colorful, lots of veggies and rice and beans. And I asked him, "Hey man, are you eating all that?" He's like, "Yeah, they're just plants." I was like, "Huh, cool, teach me how." And so I started eating plant-based. I've been doing that since about two and a half years ago, since my last fight, and I feel great. First layer is on, sweatpants on. Fabletics for men. Best, most comfortable pair of sweatpants, I believe, I've ever had. They didn't pay me to say that. These are amazing. I've got 2. Like I said, I am smaller than I was in high school. First weight cut in a while. Alright, sauna suit. I buy a new one almost every time I cut weight. Because when you take this thing off, you don't ever want to see it again. Don't try this at home, kids. Yes, Alan, I still have these. Stole these from my cousin at Thanksgiving like 10 years ago. I was much larger back then. And socks.
A poet, a revolutionary.
All right. That's it. End of your part. Thank you.
All the news stories about Grappler negative. A poet, a revolutionary. Lives and all matter is merely energy condensed to a slower vibration. News stories we are all consciousness experiencing itself subjectively. A poet, a revolutionary.
Gonna go do the Alabama sauna. I'll be back. Just don't lock me out is all I'm saying. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be in my car.
Oh, you say come see where you're not
No. I'm just saying don't lock me out. I won't die in there. I'm not there yet. Cool. Alright. It's not as warm as I wanted it to be, but still in that first sweat session. So we're gonna sit in here and feel the heat. Friday, one day. Oh, 45 minutes into the first cut. I want to say we're probably like 8 pounds off, but got that gi top on and it's definitely doing the job. But yeah, this isn't fun. Don't try this at home, kids. Back into the Alabama sauna, the Toyota Camry. Got waiting there many a time.
Thousands of tears later.
Session 1, 8 pounds off.
No such thing as death. Life is only a dream.
You don't think he's a large?
I mean, we can ask him if he is.
Oh, okay.
He goes, I'm putting you.
I can enter you.
Yeah.
Enter you.
I just copied it off of first.
No, you was blue, I think. You sure it wasn't on gray blue?
You're Abe Froman.
The Sausage King of Chicago.
Indeed, I am.
If you believe those Gracie people. Size does not matter, right?
To an extent, yeah. Why are you so beautiful?
Oh.
Why are you so beautiful? See,
It took
Lindsay?
the lid off so you wouldn't die.
Yeah, I was trying to watch out for you.
You did.
Because it was 2 degrees hotter earlier. And I was like,
I've been down for it.
well, I know that. But it concerned me. Maybe like 30 minutes or an hour.
They got,
I just would-
they got scales in
that
the
way it was too
bathroom.
hot to stay that long.
Yeah.
So, taking good care of it. Don't worry.
24 hours later.
How you feeling, E?
Oh, where's that scale at?
Come on in here. Or I'll bring it to you, but you just lay low. Chicken wrap. I don't know about a black shirt today.
Oh yeah, no, not necessarily on the hat.
All right, big dog.
I did too. I was like, well, some bitch. He must be the tough blue belt. Hello, tough blue belt. I didn't give him my leg. So I was telling him, like, you show up to a no-gi competition with gi pants on. Nod to you, my boy. I'm not gonna just willy-nilly stick him up in there. And I felt that he knew what that like outside, like weird ashi felt like. I could feel him like be like, ooh. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go there.
He's a purple belt according to Smooth Job.
Oh, is he? Then I'll stop calling him blue belt, my bad. I thought he was a blue belt.
Disrespect.
No respect. Like I said, legit hard to choke. After the second choke attempt, I was like, it would be this guy. Hey man, for the first time in a long time on these type of competitions though, I didn't draw the like D1 wrestler way through, but this one I mean.
He's like, what? I'm a white belt.
I was trying to, after I missed the first triangle, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm going to choke you with a punch. I'm going to hit you with a fake move. That was my attitude.
It's all fake.
I was like, especially because I could hear Brian or Brandon watching. Yeah. I was like, I'm fixing to hit his choke. I also didn't want, when I grabbed a hold of him, I felt how nervous he was. But I could tell, I mean, homie showing up, like I said, with gi pants on.
Yeah, dude, he had the gi pants on.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Tip the hat.
Yeah, I didn't know what kind of crazy
and I was
stuff
like,
he was about to pull
I'm
out.
not going to blow my wad.
Nah, you look like you conserved energy and that you didn't really show like a whole lot of your like big time A game stuff.
That's why I didn't hit
I thought you were going to hit rubber ball.
The triangle switch, I didn't.
Really?
I'm going to save that for somebody like you.
Yeah, someone's going to give you proper reaction. Yeah. I could tell he wasn't giving you what you were looking for.
It wasn't going to be pretty, and so it was going to be like, oh, okay, he likes to do that.
Yeah.
So, I have to go back and watch this one. I honestly don't know what portion he tapped to. I just, like I said,
all I saw was you like sitting up, and then I saw you like feed in, and then it seemed like you got this leg
he
behind.
framed properly that triangle, and so like I set it up, and so I was just like, all right, I stuck my hand on the other side, which then basically just turned into, like I said, I was just C-clamped around his throat.
That's all I did. I was like, oh, okay.
Did anybody see my go-go attempt?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I missed my toes. I was like, God, oh, they're gone. That's what it looked like.
Timed out.
Yeah. They're gonna be a murderer that's gonna rip my leg off, or I'm not gonna expose anything against you. And his one leg play, I was like, oh, I'm like 8 steps ahead of you. Okay.
Yeah, but
he went for outside before he ever had any knee control.
Yeah.
That's when I knew I was okay. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, he didn't have the arm. Marcus is good. Yeah, especially for his level. He's strong. Oh damn. Close. Oh God.
Brain freeze?
No. Marcus is terrible.
Yeah, told you. I told you. You didn't believe me. Hey, great, we have that on camera.
Oh God. Find me some better portable protein, somebody.
You made fun of me when I made that face earlier.
Bro, that was awful.
Really?
That was a waste of $9.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah, they make it pretty
to the other side of his head, Isaac. Get your head to the other side of his head. Get your head to the other side, Isaac. Head to the other side.
You got 2 minutes, Kev. Plenty of time.
Turn to your left, Isaac. Turn to your left and get your head to the right.
Come on, Isaac.
Yes, Isaac, yes. Keep on turning. Keep on turning. Drop
You got it.
You're almost out of it, Isaac. You're almost out of it. Keep turning, Isaac. Drop your head lower. Yes. You're out.
Physical notation or whatever it may be. If I want to describe something.
Protect it. Keep it.
Same thing. Head to the other side of his head.
5 seconds.
Come on, Isaac. Keep going.
20 seconds.
Go.
Go for something, Isaac. You got 20 seconds to throw some kind of offense.
10 seconds.
Come on, come on.
Wait on that arm.
Come on top. Go on top, Isaac.
Yeah, good work, man. Yeah, good work, brother. Nah, man, I feel you. I feel you. Hey, Jess, you check that part.
Yeah, I was looking the other way with that arm. I wanted to look at the triangle on it. It felt bad. We gotta stay on weight. Gotta stay on weight for the next one. When is the next one?
July 10th.
July 10th.
2 weeks.
2 weeks bet, baby. I'm gonna eat half a pizza tonight. That's it.
Balance the.
Sorry, guys. He's a hard guy to kill.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna pull a shot until I knew I had it. I waited too long. Like they weren't choking me, but had I fucked up at all. At all.
Yeah.
That first one
Looked like
would
when
have
he
been a
took
problem.
me, it looked like when he took you back. Looks like it was pretty close to you, keeping your chin down. Solid.
I was pretty confident that I was going to get out of that one. The second one, he caught me by surprise, and I just happened to be in the right fundamentals, like in the right spot. Huh?
I said ironclad dude, so you seem to react.
Yeah. Care Bear. So I guess he wasn't in the bracket. I guess he just has on this rash.
Just rash.
Some
Danaher.
Mr. Danaher up there.
Danaher 2.0.
I felt like I played my guard game really well though. I mean, I felt like it was.
You never got lazy with it.
No, and he was never really bothering me with that head pressure and all that. Like I was completely okay and was trying to turn it into a high guard. What I was trying.
It seems like you were doing that when you kept trying to inch him up every time he would drop in, like get low and drop in.
And then I made the decision to start trying to go to his back. About half when I heard 3 minutes. I think Matt leaned in there and was like, 3 minutes, guys. He was like, good pace, like 3 minutes. I was like, all right. So they're not unhappy with the pace because I felt like we were kind of stalling each other a little bit.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Y'all were both advancing.
Yeah, you were steadily trying to take back. He was steadily trying to walk out.
I was so close to his back.
Yeah, you really were.
So close to his back. And really, honestly, hindsight 2020, I really honestly should have pushed. I should have disconnected and just pushed the pace. He was so tired by the end. After that second squeeze, and so that's why I went so hard for the thing. I should have projected my legs a little harder and might have caught that triangle. Ooh-wee! I don't think we'll move. Hey! That next one, like that's the new Apple. That shit was I had to respect that. That first one.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I was scared to fish the
elbow inside.
Honest to God, I figured we were going to end up in the bracket for some reason. I figured that would happen. You know, almost like we know the statistics needed to run this thing. But like my arm, I had planned on fishing that too and making you overcommit so I could have your back. But in the moment, I was scared to just give it to you because I could feel how tight you were that I was like, he takes it. He's gonna take it.
Yeah, whatever. Because I like my idea of me diving through and catching. Yeah, but I got through and catch.
There was one threatened, but I don't think it ever caught. But there was. I kept my elbows tough. That's if I was gonna get put out, I figured it was gonna be from you. I figured it was gonna be one of you two. So I was just trying not to lose to you by some.
I tried so hard. Yeah. I was going hard in the paint. I tried so hard that I got over it heavy. And you came up on it, I was like, I ain't got enough time to get.
I should have switched back through.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't got time to come back. I ain't got time to finish this. And then when you got on top, I was like, well, I'm screwed. I was like, I just see if I can stop it from all motion.
Yeah. Basically, I just threw everything into that armbar. I went for the light outside. So I was like, I'm not gonna trick him. You're decked out.
Yeah, I'm tired of sweating in a t-shirt.
Yeah, that was like the second to last guy that I wanted to see in the bracket. And I see him like round 2. Thanks.
Some of these other guys are so tough.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what I was saying a second ago? It could have been like that. You know what I'm saying? It could have been 7 seconds, and you'd be like, "Please put me in, B-Mac." That was good shit.
He's out. Oh shit!
Dope. His grips like so sticky. Props to another. That guy's a nightmare, and I think that guy could tap a lot of people. I bet he gets a ticket in.
Isn't that what they just did?
I think so. I was over here and it was kind of muffled, so I didn't hear, but I would hope so.
Yeah. Dope.
He was good, man. He was good. So I'm curious to how much he weighs.
Yeah, he looks like he weighs like 160, but he's just like solid.
That's a thick dude.
Quadzilla is what his nickname should be. Quadzilla. Man, he had some legs on it.
Just have a t-shirt with 2 legs on it. He looks like he's carved out of a piece of oak.
Oh, I wish I had half those genetics, man. I'm 170 pounds, mostly water weight, you know.
I can see 150.
It ain't working.
I have no idea how this guy got 7.
Sometimes people will give me the direction on it. Nobody gave me the direction.
It's hard.
I don't look like that.
To make a pressure pass when somebody's tough, you know, and then. That's the way of the road. The way of the road, Bubs. The way it should go. The way of the road.
Buy shirts.
The way of the road, Bubs. Sometimes you go, sometimes you don't.
Oh. Into the Wandering Grappling weekend. Decatur qualifiers did not go the way I wanted to. Went one of the 2 ways I thought I'd lose. Thought I had a clear way through both the black belts that were here, but Kevin Primo is a tough man to kill. So onward to Louisville and doing some editor things. So in the life of producing media and producing things, sometimes you have to transfer big files. It's taken me 2 days to figure this out, and the last 3 hours have been the longest of those two. So side note, we're gonna see 200,000 miles before we get to the homie Josh. So Wandering Grappler been wandering some. Funny? No? Okay.
Because what is fascinating always about genius is the fellow does something we can't understand.